It's time now to go inside innovation, brought to you by DMI, mobilizing enterprises for the connected world. Well, originally from the United Kingdom, Audrey Taylor's IT background began in the insurance, HR, and finance industries. Since founding netlogx in Indianapolis in 1998, her nationally certified women's business enterprise has solved complex challenges for organizations all over the U.S. and beyond. The CEO and founder of the company, Audrey Taylor, here now with more on the firm's growth and how she maintains a unique culture at the company. And Audrey, it's always great to have you on the show.
Nice to be here, Gary.
And congratulations, 20 years, that is an accomplishment. But I have to ask you, and I know you get asked this a fair amount. So 20 years ago, from the UK, you want to start this technology company. How in the heck did you pick Indianapolis and Indiana to start the company?
I think Indianapolis picked me. IT is an amazing career because it's a global career. There's no requalifications, there's no need to learn new languages. So I was going to travel the world one IT project at a time. The first questions out the gate was I don't speak any other languages, so I would come to the US. And I was offered Houston, too hot, New York, I had some family there and I didn't want to go there, and Indianapolis. So I picked Indianapolis.
Start here, and the rest is history. And it's a great story, the growth story at netlogx. Give us, first of all, a thumbnail, just a quick business model, if you will, for what netlogx is all about.
So we're a consulting services company, which means we help organizations manage the change that's necessary to keep pace with the modern world. Change can be forced on you by legislative changes, by industry changes, by mergers, by separations, by acquisitions. But what we do is work with an organization to ensure that that change delivers value to them. So we come on, we work alongside your team, we move you from where you are to where you want to be, and then we leave you in a better place. Hopefully then you call us back.
That's right, and your customer base, do you have a typical customer, or is it all over the board?
So the standard answer is we're about 60% public sector. So the public sector does an awful lot of transition forced on them by government changes. So we work in multiple states and help them with their transformations. And then the rest of it is the 40% in the private sector. So there's nothing unique in our consultants between working in those two verticals. Generally speaking, we hire interested people who like to ask complex questions. So they work across all of our fields. I
know, as we were talking off camera, culture is a big part of your company, and you have served as a mentor, a role model for women in tech, women in high tech, I think president at one point. Why is that important, in that diversity and inclusion piece, which you've really put an emphasis on at netlogx?
So I've always been, back in the day I was a programmer before they were called coders, and it's always been a male-heavy environment that I've worked in. I'm perfectly comfortable in that environment because that's just the shape my world's always been. But I think it's important that we produce better results if we're more diverse and inclusive. So to me, it's about encouraging other women. I think it's an amazing career. It has flexibility, it has challenges. I think it's worked for me in my life. So I believe it's a good career. So I'm just trying to encourage other people to follow my path.
Do you sense those opportunities for women, as you look here in Indianapolis, in IT, are getting better? Thanks to your efforts and others, I think they are. But overall, how do you think the landscape is for women in tech?
So I think that's very kind of you. I think the reality is there is an amazing talent shortage. And if you rule out 50% of the population, you're not going to fill the hopper. So I think we're all being more intentional about where we're going to find our next set of tech talent from. And I think it's an amazing time for women to step up and step into this career. And there are lots and lots of people, including myself, who are willing to help you and have those conversations and share what it's like.
Very good. Congratulations, Audrey Taylor, the founder and CEO at netlogx. 20 years in business and growing. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right.